Allah says in Surah Yunus, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ لَا يَرْجُونَ لِقَاءَنَا, those who do not expect to meet Allah. وَرَضُوا بِالْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا, they are pleased with this dunya. وَاطْمَأَنُّوا بِهَا, they are content over here. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ آيَاتِنَا غَافِلُونَ, and those who are heedless of Allah's signs. The word raja, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ لَا يَرْجُونَ, it can either be raja, yarjuna, tarjuna, yarju or tarju. It all comes from the same root. When we look at the translations, it means expect. Now the thing about expectations is, you can expect something good, or you can expect something bad. But raja in itself means optimism. That's a more accurate definition, that you are expecting something good. You have optimism, you have excitement, you are hyped, so to say. So much so that you start preparing for it in advance. You look really forward to that something. You anticipate it throughout the entirety of your life. You have a deep yearning for it. That's raja. And when Allah says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ لَا يَرْجُونَ لِقَاءَنَا, those who do not feel that when it comes to meeting Allah, because they are too happy with dunya. And so, let's give some examples of what raja can be, in the general sense. Youngsters will know that when a new game comes out, perhaps, or it's been announced that it's going to be coming out later this year, and they're like, I can't wait to get my hands on it. They will even take leave from work. I know of people when the new game comes, they will take leave for a good 2 weeks just so that they can play that game constantly, preparing for it. That's raja. Or maybe when a new movie comes out, right? When the youngsters hear of the new Avengers movie that's going to come out, and suddenly 3 months in advance they're already booking it online. That's raja. Or maybe when we see them at 3 o'clock in the morning on the sales days or Boxing Day, going and waiting outside the shops, just cannot wait to get their hands on whatever sale they can. That's raja. That excitement that they feel, that's called raja. When you just cannot wait to do something. And Allah is saying He is criticizing those who have this for dunya, but not to meet Allah. And the context in that is, the only reason where we would not be excited to meet Allah is because وَرَضُوا بِالْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَاطْمَأَنُّوا بِهَا وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ آيَاتِنَا غَافِلُونَ. Those who are too happy with whatever they have in dunya, they are content over here. They don't want anything more than what they get in dunya, and they are just heedless of Allah's signs. So first and foremost, what that means for us is that if we do not feel this excitement, and by the way, how do you tell if you have raja when it comes to the meeting with Allah? You can tell with your salah. Are you excited at the time of salah? Are you excited to stand in front of Allah? Because that's your meeting with Him. That's our meeting with Allah in this dunya. That if you find that you are excited to be in salah, it's a sign that you have raja to meet Allah, that you have good, beautiful expectations to meet Allah. But if you're dragging your feet, like how the Bani Israel did, when he commanded them to slaughter the sheep, and فَذَبَحُوهَا وَمَا كَانُوا يَفْعَلُونَ, they did it, but it's as though they didn't want to do it. They were dragging their feet. They just didn't want to do it. Are we like that when it comes for salah? That would be an indication of whether we have raja or not.